Today we have two same steaks cooked in two different ways, and we're gonna find out which one tastes better. Is it gonna be the campfire flame or the cast iron skillet? And I got my friends to be the ultimate judge. First, I'll show you how to choose the perfect steak. Then we're gonna build out a calm campfire and how to control the fire. Next, I'll show you how to ensure a perfect steak. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to cook the perfect steak on campfire and on a cast iron skillet. So you can try this experiment at home and see which one you like for yourself. And the results will surprise you.
No way!
Now, when it comes to choosing steak, I like to go for the ribeye. The main reason is because ribeyes are known to be some of the most tender cuts. Now, when I'm picking a ribeye, I like to go one for that has really good marbling and that has a little fat cap to it too. Let's admit it, the fat adds flavor. Now, when it comes to the thickness of the steak, I like to aim for at least 1 inch to a 1/4 inch. For me, this is the sweet spot because if it's too thin or too thick, then your cooking technique actually has to change. Now, let's talk seasoning. For this experiment, I'm gonna be using the Basari seasoning. This is the classic seasoning that they have. It's just salt, pepper, and some other herbs. So we're seasoning the steaks 1 hour before we're gonna cook it. And on top of that, we're tempering the meat. What tempering means is that you're just increasing the temperature of the meat. This way you get more of an even cook. Now it's time to light the campfire, and we are going to cheat just a little bit. But it's not really cheating. You'll see what I mean. First, we're gonna light some fire starters, and then we're gonna stack the wood in a vertical and horizontal manner. Now, when I say cheating, we're gonna use a portable fan to really rapid start the fire because we want that wood to start burning really fast. Okay, now we're gonna start on the cast iron cook. We're gonna preheat the cast iron until we see barley smoke, and now we're gonna add in some neutral oil. I'm using avocado oil. Now, for this, you wanna be on really high heat so you build that proper crust. And then we're adding in the steak. After about 2 minutes, we're gonna flip, and then we're gonna let it cook for another 2 minutes and then completely turn down the heat. Now you're probably asking yourself, why are you turning the heat low and not turning the heat off? Well, that's because we're about to baste our meat. Now you're probably thinking, is that cheating? Because on the campfire, you can't baste the meat. Well, that's the benefit of having a cast iron because you can baste your steak. Today we're gonna be basting it with salted butter, garlic, and rosemary. Now you're probably asking yourself, how did you come up with 2 minutes? Well, this is from years of cooking steaks. But if you're unsure, the best way to do it is to stick a thermometer in there. Now, you want to flip it once that thermometer reaches about 95 degrees because internally I'm going for about 120 degrees. So once it turns 120 degrees, I want the heat to be completely off because I'm going for a medium rare. And there's going to be carryover cooking, so if I stop it at 120 degrees, it'll reach all the way up to about 135. Now back to the campfire. By this time, the wood should be gray and it should be breaking apart. And you can see it starts to look like actual coal. Now here, I'm just raking the coals, making sure I have a nice even fire. At this point, I'm going to set up the portable campfire grill. Now the reason why I like this grill over here is because I can move it up and down. That means I can control the heat. Now there are many ways to check if it's hot enough for you to put your steak on here. My favorite way is the hand method. I literally put my hand over the coal, and if I can keep it there for about 3 to 4 seconds, that's how I know that it's hot enough. Now, if I go like this and I have to take out my hand, that means it's too hot. If I can keep my hand in here for more than 5 seconds, we're losing some heat. So once I put the steak on here and I see it's really hot, I can just move this up and the temperature will lower. That's what I love about this system. For the campfire steaks, I will be sticking in a thermometer to constantly monitor the temperature of the steak. Now, here's the secret to having a perfect crust. Don't play with your meat. Just leave the steak on there. Don't flip-flop constantly. Just keep it on there and just wait. That's all you need to do. At this point, I did see it was getting really hot, so I did level up the grill. The fat from the steak are gonna drip down and it's going to cause flare-ups. The flame flare-ups is what's gonna give that nice aroma. Now, to get a really good sear, I'm just going to lower that grill. We're just gonna rest our meat and add some additional salt because you always have to salt it. Now, both of these steaks were extremely juicy. The texture was almost the same, and you can see how tender both of them were. I can just literally rip them off easily.
All right, bro. Just grab the first piece.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the one, bro.
All right. Some marbling. All right. Bon appetit. taste on it. This is definitely campfire wood. This has like robust flavor. It's like a little bit smoky. Really good.
Now, what the crazy thing is, what if I told you that's the cast iron?
No way.
Yeah.
Stop. You capping.
That's the cast iron.
You capping. There's no way. And you put a you got the char and everything. Did you put the cast iron in the fire?
Nope.
What? That's dope.